there, it's none of my business, I know, but I couldn't help but notice, looks like psychosis. Life on relationship blow, what's going on over there? It's none of my business, I know, but I couldn't help but notice, looks like psychosis. We live on relationship road.
"What on earth is the matter?" says Sally, looking concerned, as Mary rushes in through the back door of Sally's house crying. "It's Ricky," Mary sobs. "His wife has this awful coronavirus, and her family are in lockdown, and Samantha has been taken into hospital. Ricky's not allowed to see her or be near her, and he's in quarantine at home. He's in pieces over it and doesn't know where she might have caught it. And now he has been tested and he's waiting for the results." Mary took a gulp of air, and Sally handed her a large brandy that Colin had thoughtfully poured for her before quietly retreating to the other room. Mary's boys are both living away from home. Ricky is in Australia and John is in Germany. Sally and Colin had met Samantha, Ricky's wife, when they had visited Mary 3 years ago. This is a shock for Mary, for all of them really. This is the first person that they actually know who has contacted the virus. Sally pours herself a brandy as well. They sit together as friends, taking in the whole horrible scenario. Mary feels like she is as far away from her boys than she is from the moon. There is nothing she can do. Thank heavens Sally understands. They have been friends and neighbours for years, and the boys and Sally's daughter all went to the same school together. They have history, and that counts right now. In her state of anxiety, Mary completely forgot that she was not supposed to be mixing with other people, and certainly not barging into her neighbour's house. "Oh my God, Sally, I'm so sorry. I forgot. I'm not supposed to be in anyone else's house. Oh no, I'm so sorry. I just wasn't thinking straight. Oh my God, I'm really sorry." Sally had also forgotten the new rules of social isolation in the panic of the moment. "Don't worry, Mary. I'm sure it will be all right. We will be careful from now on. What time does Marissa get home?" "She should be home around midnight, I think. She's doing longer shifts at the hospital at the moment." Mary suddenly realises that she might even be carrying the virus herself from contact with Marissa. She doesn't say this to Sally though. There's no point making things even worse. "Oh God, Sally, I'm so sorry. I'm going to go now, and please apologise to Colin for me. I am really very sorry. It was such a shock I needed to tell someone. I'll go now." Mary leaves rather sheepishly, like a naughty child. Sally carefully washes the empty brandy glass and uses disinfectant on the door handle and the kitchen chair where Mary had sat. She didn't feel any anger or annoyance at her friend. After all, that's what friends are for, she thinks. She's reminded of how sad this whole business is and how alone Mary must feel sometimes. Thank heavens she has Marissa living there now. She goes through into the lounge to see Colin, who is reading the local newspaper. "Is that drama over?" he says, with some humour in his voice, and Sally tells him the news about Ricky and his wife. They look at each other and both are concerned for Ricky and his family, but they are also thinking about Sally's daughter, Sharon, hoping that she stays safe and well too. "Let's have another go at the jigsaw we got out last night, shall we?" says Colin, breaking the silence and their thoughts. "Good idea," says Sally, grateful for something else to think about. Back safely next door, Mary has calmed down and knows that she must do something to keep her mind off worrying. She hadn't realised just how much anxiety she had let build up. She decides that she will not watch any news in the evenings, and certainly not before bedtime. She takes out a few old magazines and puts them on the coffee table, ready to look at before going to bed. Right now though, there is time to bake a lovely lemon drizzle cake, which she and Marissa will share tomorrow morning with a cup of tea before Marissa goes to work. We will have plenty of time to chat tomorrow, thinks Mary, as Marissa is on a late shift. She feels a lot calmer now than she did an hour ago. Now let's get baking, she thinks. If you have something you would like to share or a concern you would like addressed, please send it in and we will try and incorporate it into the future storylines. Tune in again for the next episode of Relationship Road.
Welcome to Relationship Road, where people live just like me and you, alone or together in all kinds of weather, and most of them are scared of this flu. What's going on over there? It's none of my business, I know, but I couldn't help but notice it looks like psychosis. The pressure's starting to show.